Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yes, so if you're new here, my name is Sia. But I get so awkward because I actually don't know what to do or what to speak as my introduction. It's so weird. And we are not obviously going to focus on the lack of YouTube videos because my college has started. You cannot blame me. You cannot blame me. My college has started, okay? I have tons of work to do. And you know how Indian government colleges are, okay? खुद सिखाते नहीं है वो लोग सब खुद करना पड़ता है but touch wood my college does not care about attendance, so that's the only good thing about my college. Can you imagine law being sidelined because they were engineering college first, and then I think visual arts college second, and then I think in 2020 they opened with their law, what do you say, as a law college also they included law in their column and all, and law is being sidelined. We just have fifth floor, and I don't think we have sixth floor also. I think we just have the fifth floor as the law college. Like that just I think that also 4 to 5 rooms we have for first year, second years and third years. I just love being law as silent. I've never seen this, believe me. I have never ever seen this. And second of all, I have never even thought of law being sidelined in a good college. First time, first experiences for everything. We focused a lot on the law college part. But anyways, we are here to do a fun little topic which I don't think a lot of people are gonna like, as always, because I like being controversial. Being controversial with what, 100 subscribers. Very funny. I have notes. That's why I'm looking niche. Okay, I have notes. I'm not looking niche to read off it. I just have notes. I'm gonna, what do you say? I'm gonna refer to my notes and do this a very engaging video. Engaging video with myself. Yes, I have actually accepted the fact that I well, I have other personalities in me, which is me only because I like myself a lot. So it's just me in another personality, or well, I don't know how to explain it. It's just a lot of me in my brain. So I've just accepted the fact that I have been talking to myself a lot. I thought I was going insane because I think I see every little sexist, every little, well, what do you say, patriarchal, misogynistic jokes in every little thing. I thought I was going insane until I saw this one reel who was actually talking about it. I will mention that reel link in the description below. Check it out. Actually, a lot of my insane behaviors do make sense. I'm kinda on the right track, I think. But okay. Okay, today's topic is not liking pop culture anymore. It's a long topic, honestly, but I have summed it up because I don't want to make my videos an hour long, and it takes a lot of editing to do also. So pop culture, as in, I have a lot of examples over here. Firstly, as an example, I have talked about was Singles Inferno. Okay, Singles Inferno, I think it was back in 2021, 2022, and I think I was not really with that kind of brains in me, but it's still, I think I could actually could ignore whatever the kind of sexist, subtle male point of view they were going for, male audience they were going for. I could at least ignore that. But I think now, since I would literally watch anything besides Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I go and watch anything. I can't. My cute ass brain can't watch anything without subtly pointing out every little wrong thing in it. It's actually very annoying because you are left with a lot of a lot of small minimal things to watch which are not even that great. Okay, so I have a lot of examples over here which are the things I used to like, and the things I used to like. A lot of things I don't really watch right now. I have watched Big Bang Theory, which I think I personally don't understand how I watched it, because while I was watching it also, I had to ignore a lot of misogynistic jokes, sexist jokes a lot. I had to ignore it a lot just because I like the romance in it. Okay, I was watching it for the romance. Okay, don't judge me. But besides the romance part, I actually don't know how I completed the series. Completed, yes, I completed the series. Full 11 seasons I completed. Moving on. There were a lot of sexist and misogynistic jokes in it, and it is very well laughed out. And it's just कि there is just let's imagine there's this joke going on. Okay, it is very sexist. Okay, and you're just sitting there as an audience looking at your favorite character saying such stuff, and you're just there like, okay, there were many other ways to make a joke, but you choose this way to make a joke. It's just it pisses me off a lot because there are many ways to make a joke. There are many ways to make fabulous jokes. We have brain rot. We have Instagram memes for such jokes. We have. It's just that people focus on such one thing where you know कि okay you want such validation from the male audience, so that's why you insert such kind of jokes, and you think, oh, you know who laughs at the end of the day, the male audience. And it's just it, and you know what, तुम लोग को agree भी नहीं करने का है कि that's why you are laughing, you are catering towards your male audience, you want validation from your male audience, that's why you have such sexist misogynistic jokes in your series. And this is not just on Big Bang Theory. I have many. So let's go with Singles Inferno. Okay, in Singles Inferno, back when I was watching, I watched 2 seasons by the way. I tried watching the third season and I was like, ये नहीं होएगा मेरे से. I give up. Also, third season में they changed a lot and I was like, yeah, I don't want to follow through it a lot. You know why I watched the first 2 seasons? I watched it because I did not like anyone in it. Okay, I never had any sort of attachment with the male contestants and the female contestants. Okay, and secondly, we all know how the beauty standard is in Korean beauty industry. Okay, we all know how it is. I don't need to explain it any further. And if you don't know, Google it up. In the first season, I did not expect anything. Okay, I did not expect any. Well, you could say it is a dating show at the end of the day, but it was my first kind of dating show. I did not expect a lot of any misogynistic point of view in it. Okay, so basically, while I was watching, in the first episode itself, you could see it was catered toward a male audience. Okay, in the first episode itself. Okay, and back then I could ignore it. I used to fast forward it because I didn't want to see all that. Okay, I didn't want to hear any conversation in between them, whatever they were talking about. Especially if your conversation was about कि तूने वो लड़की से बात क्यों किया, मैं तेरे से बात कर रही थी. It is a dating show. Get over it. And the way the women were being treated, even though I know the show is rigged, I know the show is, what do you say, shooted in a particular way, shooted in the favor of some people and all. I know this very well. Okay, whenever the guys and girls used to talk together, have a conversation together, get to know about each other and all, because I think they just have a week's worth of time. I don't remember, but anyways, whenever they were trying to get to know each other, they would always go for the typical beauty standards which have already been set in their country. Okay, like fair, slim, who looks like a child, but anyways, they were actually surrounded by, I think, 3 to 4 people were surrounding just one girl, and they were trying to get to conversation with her and all, and trying to be respectful because she's a pretty girl. And according to me, the actual pretty girls were, I think, they were tan and all, a bit tan. Okay, not even tan, they were a bit tan. Okay, so I think only in the end of the 3 to 4 or 3 or 2 days, I think in the end 2 days before, this one dude approaches her because he thinks he does not have a chance with the actual popular girl. That's why he approaches her, because he does not want it to be left alone. He did not want to be left alone. That's why he approached her. And it's just, this pissed me off in season 1, and I just thought okay, in season 2 it will get better. See, I think that's what I'm making a mistake in. I should not keep hopes at all. from the men itself, but ठीक है, okay. In season 2, same thing happened. Legit same thing happened. As always, they bought this fair girl and all, and then bought I think two tan girls, which again they were not even tan, but okay. Fair girls and tan girls. Obviously, the fair girls were getting a lot more attention. The tan girls were just there. I genuinely felt bad for them because they had amazing personalities. Amazing personalities. They were models. I think even they were surfers also, and I think one of them was a gym trainer also. Amazing personalities, businesswomen, amazing personality. And no, I'm not coming towards the people with less personalities who are fair. No, I'm not coming towards them. That's not their fault. But it's just obvious. It's just obvious. Oh, the the attitude was very obvious. This basic, I'll include more examples as the video goes on. But this basically what I wanted you guys to know was this subtle sexist remarks, this subtle misogynistic behaviors and all. Is just I think we as an audience have gotten so used to it that we take it as a joke, that we either take it as a joke or we ignore it, which is just even more annoying because this fuels the industry to pull out even more such jokes, pull out even more such jokes on women, more such jokes on the trans people, more such jokes on the LGBTQ community. It just keeps on going because there's always going to be an audience to validate men, which is themselves which is themselves itself, because they never want validation from, I don't know, they basically just want validation from men. What I wanted to say was, when you expect the sexist remarks, like for example, any Bollywood movies, I personally have stopped watching Bollywood movies altogether, which have been recently releasing and all. I personally think that propaganda movies are coming on, but yeah, okay, that's not the point. The point is कि when you expect the sexist remarks in Bollywood movies as such, for example, it is easier to ignore. ठीक है? It is easier to ignore because you already know such things are going to happen in that movie, which has never failed to proven me wrong, honestly. Every movie has some sort of funny joke in them, which only the I which I don't know how people laugh at such unfunny jokes. Truly, I don't understand. But okay, we have truly made some funny people famous, but unfunny people famous. So I'm not that surprised. But when it is very unexpected, okay, I shouldn't say unexpected honestly, but there's just this one example I wanted to talk about was One Piece. And okay, first of all, I watched One Piece. Yes, I completed 1,000 episodes. I think I watched it more than 1,000 episodes. It took me a year. Plot was insane though. I'm not complaining about the plot at all. Okay, in anime, I expect full on sexist, misogynistic jokes because I genuinely enjoy the plot, so it is easier to ignore. But in One Piece, I'll miss you. I'll miss you, One Piece. Yes, I have given up, by the way. So, before the time skip period, before when the animation was, well, bleak and all, there were not much sexist and misogynistic jokes, I think. Or it was, I think they were not that. The women characters were very, not very, but they were written a bit better than Naruto. Honestly, not even a bit better. Naruto se compare kiya, it's much better in One Piece. Honestly, I'm gonna lie. Time skip I'm talking about, not pre-time skip I'm talking about, not time skip. I'm talking about pre-time skip. The characters were good, the plot was good. The plot was actually going somewhere and not just going and going and going and going. It was actually going somewhere. The powers which they had actually kind of make sense. But after the time skip, changes happened in their bodily structures, which first of all I did not like at all. Body structures happened, and next, it felt a lot of fan service. It felt a lot of, and fan service for who? Guess who? Guess the fan service for it was for the male audience. Should I think I should start holding a board here and tell a male audience करके ऐसे board ऐसे उठाना चाहिए मेरे को. But anyway, I thought I could ignore it because pre-timeskip I ignored it a lot. It was a lot less. Believe me when I tell you, it was a lot less pre-timeskip and it's just I don't know what happened after the time skip. It either probably it was always popular. So I don't know. Anyways, I'm not gonna debrief One Piece up either. Basically, I wanted to tell you guys that it was a lot of fan service. It was just a lot in my face. It was a lot in my eyes. And like I don't want to watch this, and I had to stop. Even though the plot was actually really good. Again, the plot was actually going somewhere, and again, I don't know what happened. I think I don't know what homie is writing right now. It's just a lot. It's a lot. Bye. I low-key feel bad for suggesting people to watch One Piece with me, but theek hai, we all make mistake, people. I always expect misogynistic jokes in animes and stuff, but when it gets a lot, na, it gets a lot of tiring. You get mad at the people, at the author, at everyone. It's just a lot. There are two types. Either it's gonna be very very subtle, and the subtleness one day might make you explode because of. Sometimes you can ignore the subtleness, but sometimes it's just gonna make you explode like me right now. And second is मुंह पे डायरेक्ट they'll be like कि हाँ मैं हूँ misogynistic sexist jerk, deal with it. It's gonna be that. I think that's very much easier because you can just switch off the TV right then and there. That's way more easier and not gonna get any views from me also. That's much easier. I think everyone should. I think personally there should be a disclaimer saying that there are going to be misogynist sexist jokes, है ना? I won't watch it because again my point is there are many ways to be funny, be comedic, make actual references which actually land with your good young audience. बट नहीं, हम लोग को तो गले ही पड़ना है, लड़कियों के गले पड़ के मारना ही है उन लोग को, तो चलो. Such I wanted to talk about because I have a lot less content to watch personally. Now, currently I'm watching Gilmore Girls. Again, इसमें भी है, I'm not complaining. And it's not just because of the such shows are catered towards the male audience. It is also because we as we as society have gotten so used to watching women being treated as a joke, being making fun of women every time, every little thing they do. We have gotten so used to it that it does not even feel कि okay, it's be making a joke out of us, it's making fun of us at every little thing we do. It's just treated as a normal thing which should not be happening, obviously, should not be happening. But again, we live in a patriarchal society, and we honestly cannot do much about it, but besides, well, not watching it if you cannot watch it. So basically, I just wanted to talk about this video. It is very sad because I cannot relate to the pop culture anymore. I cannot really watch any trendy things until and unless I go with the expectations that okay, there's going to be a misogynistic and sexist jerk in that show who's going to make such dialogues. And it is very hard, honestly, because you're not always in a mood to ignore. You are not always in a mood to just let go of it, the anger you carry within you and all. Basically, I can't. It's just very funny, honestly, because I can't really do anything about it. I can't really do anything about it besides complain to my audience. It was fun. This was fun. This was fun. I like this. I talked a lot. I like me. So that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had fun. Hope you have a lot of opinions because you should always have opinions, especially if the opinions are good and agree with me. Shabash. This is for this week's video. Hopefully this month's video, I'm guessing. But I am on a vacation right now. But as always, मेरे कॉलेज ने तो असाइनमेंट देना ही है, तो हम लोग को दिया है असाइनमेंट. ये I think this is one of my favorite topics. I always wanted to talk about this. I poured my heart out on it. I had so many good examples. I actually very proud of myself right now. But if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you have other such examples, and if you have any other topics to talk about, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.